Hey, it's Terk. You know, Tarzan's best friend of all time. Yeah, I know Tarzan since he was just a little guy. And let me tell you, I pretty much taught him everything he knows. You know, his whole sliding through the trees thing. Yeah, he got that from me. Auntie Kay used to tell us the jungle's a crazy place. You always have to be aware of your surroundings. So when I was teaching Tarzan to slide through the trees, I also taught him to remember everything he saw in the order he saw it. And then, when he came back, I'd see if he could remember. If he got anything out of order, I'd give him the biggest noogie. Oh, those were the days. Hey, I got an idea. You should play the same game with Tarzan and help him out.
Tarzan's ready to take off. Keep your eyes peeled for any of Tarzan's jungle friends and remember the order in which you saw them. Ready? Go!
Here comes one! Keep your eyes peeled. Okay, now let's see how good your memory is. So, what was the first thing you saw when you were sliding around up there? Ooh, that's right! Wow, good memory! You know, just between us, it took Tarzan like 3 or 4 tries before he could remember anything. Now, what was the next thing you saw? Right! Nothing gets by you. Okay, what was the last thing you saw? Yeah, all right. You're pretty good at this. But now it gets a little tougher. This time, when you go up in the trees with Tarzan, there's gonna be more things to remember. See you after the slide. Good luck. Ready? Go! Here comes one. Woo-hoo! Here comes another one. That's something to remember. Now, what was the first thing you saw when you slid through the jungle this time? Great job! You got it! What'd you see next? Aw, come on! Seriously, are you cheating? 'Cause no one, not even me, got so many right so fast. So, what came next? I don't think that's it. Why don't you get back up there with Tarzan and take another look? Ready? Go! Here comes one! Woo-hoo! Here comes another one! That's something to remember! Now, what was the first thing you saw when you slid through the jungle this time? Great job! You got it! What'd you see next? Aw, come on! Seriously, are you cheating? 'Cause no one, not even me, got so many right so fast. So, what came next? Correct! Wow, you are really good at this. What was the last thing you saw? You did it again! You remembered everything! Okay, looks like you get the idea, but don't get all big-headed about it, 'cause now I'm really gonna test you. This time, there's gonna be more things out in the jungle than ever before. Ha! Good luck remembering! Ready? go! Here comes one! Did you see that? Check that out! Here comes one! Here comes one! All right, what was the first thing you saw? You're too good! Seriously! Just tell me who's helping you! Is it Tantor? Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Okay, then. What was the next thing you saw? I think you're a little mixed up. Why don't you slide through the trees with Tarzan and have another look? Remember, and ready? Go! Here comes one! Did you see that? Check that out! Here comes one! Here comes one! All right, what was the first thing you saw? You're too good! Seriously! Just tell me who's helping you! Is it Tantor? Yeah, sure, whatever you say. Okay, then. What was the next thing you saw? Right again! You got one amazing memory. Let's see if you remember what the next thing out there in the jungle was. Looks like you do remember. Good job. Now, what'd you see next? Ooh, looks like we might have a new king of the jungle. That is, if you can remember the next thing you saw. Yeah! You did it! You helped Tarzan remember everything he saw in the jungle. So after he got all that stuff figured out, he wanted to start hanging out with me and my buddies all the time. So naturally, we said he could, if he brought us some bananas. And let me tell you, collecting bananas is harder than grabbing a hair off an elephant. Hey, why don't you see if you can help him collect some bananas? 10 bananas, to be exact.
When you see a bunch of bananas on the screen, press the arrow on your remote control that corresponds to the direction of the bananas. You'll need to get 10 bananas to help Tarzan prove himself to the other gorillas. The on-screen counter will help you keep track of how many bananas you've already collected.
I can almost taste those bananas. Here comes one. Here comes another one. Oh, you almost had that one. But almost isn't putting bananas in my mouth. Go back up there and give it another try. Here comes one. Here comes another one. Here comes one. Here comes another one! Woo-hoo! Keep your eyes peeled. get all the bananas. And now we can eat. Not to mention, you learned how to pick stuff up while sliding through the jungle. And that comes in pretty handy. You know, Tarzan learned all that stuff when he was a kid. After he grew up, the fun and games were all over because of that big bully Clayton showing up. Oh, that guy makes me so mad. Why don't you help me and Tarzan protect the rest of the gorillas by doing some scouting up in the trees?
As you slide through the trees, be sure to avoid the traps Clayton and his goons have set for you. When you're approaching a trap, a spear will appear on screen pointing in the direction you need to go. Press the corresponding directional button on your remote to avoid the trap. And be sure to remember the order of the bad guys you see.
Those guys don't know who they're messing with. Go left! Go right! Go up! Go left! Go right! Go right! Go up! Go left! Go up! Go left! Now that's impressive. You helped Tarzan slide right past all those traps. Now which one of those baddies did you see first? Ho-ho! I can see how you remembered him. With a face like that, he'd be pretty hard to forget. Whoa! But I bet he'll think twice before coming back here. All right, now think hard. Who'd you see next? Great work! He was the next guy you saw in the jungle. It'll be a long time before we see him again. Now, which one was next? Close, but it was someone else. Give it another try. Yeah, that's it! He was the next guy you saw. And now there's only one more out there. Who was the last one of Clayton's goons you saw? That's it! He was the last guy you saw in the jungle. And thanks to you, he'll be the last human any of us will ever see in the jungle again. Except for Tarzan, of course. And you, because any friend of Tarzan's is a friend of mine. Oh, yeah, Tarzan wanted me to tell you thanks for all of your help. Both of us think you got what it takes to be a great gorilla.